Hello, Shiro here, and welcome back to Injustice 2. Today I'm going to show you my custom characters. I just spent like an hour late at night building a second loadout for my characters. AI loadout, that is, without tuning the AI functionality, of course. So, I'll be a bit, well, I'm not going to play as them today, so should be fine. I'll start with my least favorite character in this whole entire, well, DC universe, because, well, honestly, I hate Wonder Woman. She's my least favorite character. She's hot, don't get me wrong, but, I just can't stand her personality, and when she's got a good personality, I mean, I just don't like her, you know? I get it. She's a woman's rights metaphor, I get it, but still. Kind of poorly executed in my opinion. And here's the other one. I think this is the same because I don't really care about building her. Don't know how that, you know, it was just random, you know, a random loadout. Now for a character I'm more interested in playing as, but not story-wise, you know, Aquaman. Doesn't do anything in the story, but I guess he fights us and does some other stuff, but and that, he's more like, oh, Atlantis. It's safe, but I'm still gonna kick your ass, Batman. But still, he's got good gameplay. I hate fighting against him when I play as my Grand character. And here's my other one. I chose the classic orange and green, although this is not really my favorite color scheme for him. Next is the Atom. Love that scene when he hit in Wonder Woman's boobs in Justice League Unlimited. If you haven't seen it, I think it's in season 3 or 4, not sure which. Don't even know when there was a season 4. I stopped around part way. In fact, I was more of a casual TV watcher back in the day, long before I got way into anime. There's Atrocitus. I'm not quite familiar with any member of the Red Lantern Corps except for him and Dexstar and Allura, Aquaman's wife, when during what's it called again? I know this what's it called again? Blackest Night. Yes, I skimmed it, but didn't really finish it because it was Wonder Woman's story I was reading. There's Bane, my OG favorite Batman movie villain, except for the Joker. The Joker is awesome. But yeah. This is build I got for my main loadout, and then here's a secondary loadout, which I'm gonna work on in the future. Not sure how I'll work on it, but yeah. I might use this for grinding him to level 30, since I've used the previous loadout to grind him to level 20. Same with the rest of them. Here's my first Batman loadout. I went with is Zur and R skin, with the Consumed by Night helmet. I think it's called a helmet in this case, not a cowl, because it's not made of cloth, but yeah. Chose this helmet because, well, it doesn't really change color with his skins. Like, hold on, let me show you an example. You see, normally, well, okay, this changes that, but I guess I was wrong about that one. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with this game. As you can tell, I have only been playing since the second. And here's my second one. This is what I meant when I said the classic Crusader alternate won't change his helmet. And yeah. You can skim through these while I show you them, because I'm going to make this as quick a video as I can so that I can just relax and get to bed eventually. Here's my my Shazam loadout. I plan on going for more of a red look to go with my cosplay build, because in a game I played, I think before, or comic book I read, or a show I watched, not sure which, Shazam had a hood on. Sorry not being as accommodating as a host today. It's like past midnight, almost 1, or it is 1, I don't know. But yeah. Let's just get started, and yeah. Next is Black Canary. Yeah. Not a huge fan of her look, but her gameplay I'm a fan of. And here's my boy, Black Manta. He was my OG favorite character besides Scarecrow. Didn't really get this until, like, pretty recently. This helmet. Then Blue Beetle. Here's my first build for him that I went with. And here's I got this head like today, I think, or yesterday. And Jesus, this thing looks creepy. I don't even know what it's from. If y'all know which comic it is, please direct me so I can like skim it. I chose these for looks and more like cosplay builds because, well, I'm not really gonna be using them tonight. Tomorrow I might go for a more serious build, but this I just wanted to show off how good my gear would look if it was together. This guy is creepy. He was totally gonna carve up Supergirl. And then here's Captain Cold, my second favorite chivalrous hero in the series. And chivalrous villain. You know, he's like a chivalrous thief, you know? He doesn't kill the enemy, but, he doesn't kill civilians, but he still steals from them, which I think might be slightly hypocritical, but it still shows that he's not a bad guy at heart. He just cares more about his family, namely his sister, because his dad's a prick. Here's Catwoman, my girl, and I chose this look for her today because, well, I was going for a very sus look. I named this one a long time ago Neander's Altar because, well, this is what Neander's would be if she was pure evil. You guys don't know who Neander's is? She's a VTuber. I totally recommend you check out her channel. She is a degenerate. A degenerate. Cyborg. I wish that Beast Boy was in this game, you know? Starfire is good, but why can't Beast Boy be alive still, you know? I mean, he might be alive. Who knows? Actually, I think I saw him in Injustice 2 comic once. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please don't tell me. I'll figure out myself eventually. Because, well, I pirate this stuff, you know? Like, I pirate everything that I'm not planning on buying at the time. But if I like it, I tend to buy it. Like, I got this, I got half of my manga because I read it online already. So I'm not really stealing the manga, I just, buy what I like. If I like it, if I don't like something, what's the point in spending money on it, you know? Deadshot. He's another chivalrous, well, he's not chivalrous, but he's a villain. Kono Dioda, by the way. And for this one, I went with the whole Spartan helmet build. That looks very Spartan to me, I don't know why. Maybe because I saw Leonidas wear something similar in the movie 300. Here's Enchantress. She is terrifying in her ending. And with this, I went for a mama build. I call this a mama build because it kind of reminds me of mama build. And by mama, I mean like I saw Daddy Fat Snap's Promised Neverland rap. Why I say reaction? I said Promised Neverland rap. It's about the mom, and let me just say, haunting. Sailor Your Love has an incredible voice. Yes, it's a collaborated rap. Check it out. Firestorm. Just realized I'm using the same helmet. Let me change that. Well, it's called visor there. Let me see. This is how I pick things. Yeah, I don't like his eyes. They kind of creep me out. Just realized I went with Deathstorm alternate skin. That was totally by accident when I have a lisp just then. Here's my Red Death loadout. I know it said the other one is, but this one's my real Red Death loadout. It's not exactly accurate, but it looks similar, you know? You can only do so much with an amalgamation of different gear. And then here's a random loadout that I came up with on my own. Don't know if it's, there's actually a Flash costume that looks like this, but I think it looks good. Here's Grodd, he's my main character, and I'll also show you the build I've got for the one I actually play with online. Here's the other one. I was going for a conquering ruler build with this. Like, yeah. And here's the one I actually play with. Looks similar to my first AI loadout. That's because back then I didn't really have much to go on. I still don't, but at least I got more gear now. I started playing this game on January 2nd, so I've told you multiple times, but yeah. It's my first Green Arrow build, and I went with like a sporty look to it. This one I think I was thinking of going for a more traditional archer build, or strider build, if you will. Here's Green Lantern. For this one I chose to go with American Hotshot because it really works with this look, although the chest piece should be for, I don't know, something else. I don't know what, I don't read many comics, you know, I'm currently starting to get into Hellboy. YouTube be kind. And for this one I chose Rage Alternate because OG Rage does not look too Rage-like. Like, why is it white? Like, should it be red? Here's Harley Quinn. Love what they're doing with her in the comics. And love when, actually, she's not high enough level to go with the top I want her to wear. I know I'm a pervert. I'm a man of culture. What can I say? And here's my other one. I went with the whole, what's the term? Laser tag look. I consider this a laser tag look. That's just how much I know about laser tag. Hellboy, or YouTube should probably expect me to call him Heckboy. Got an Electrum skin. Completely free to play too. Like, I did not spend any source crystals yesterday, and I just got an Electrum palette or whatever. And here's the other one. I went for a biker gang look for him. And dang, this music doesn't fit. Y'all, if y'all want me to like listen to any nerdcore like Daddy Fat Snaps, Schwabity, Fable, Divide Music, y'all can feel free to tell me so when you get the chance. Like, okay, for him I went with the whole psychotic serial killer look. Please don't murder me, YouTube. I made his knife a scalpel like Jack the Ripper, who I can't say I like him, but I can say I find it interesting that he got away, to say the least. Here's well, with this one I went with a, well, I don't know what I was going for, but with this I went with the Queen of Thorns build. In fact, I wonder there's a less terrifying look for. Okay, here we go. I know it's not level 20, but still, it's more aesthetically pleasing for me. Here's Raiden. I wanted to go with, like, whatever was optimal. As you can tell with these top ones, I usually go with whatever will fit my stance at the time. Although I didn't mess with Raiden's too much. Here's a, well, I think I was going for a silent Avenger look for him. And there's my boy. My favorite anti-hero in DC Comics, Red Hood. I used to like Red Arrow more, but no, Red Hood. Jason Todd, the man we voted to die. well, our parents at least would have voted for him to die, or grandparents, not sure when this happened, probably in the 70s. So my dad was too young to vote for that, so maybe my grandparents would be more accurate. Anyways, people voted for him to die, but he came back from the dead, yo, as a much better character, too. With this one, I chose to go with a mixture of what I want, and yeah, I want something more like, I want this on him. Yeah, this one would look way better. Now I went with the whole Crimson Vendetta build for his strength stat. Like, an additional 10 strength is always useful. I usually went with what's either aesthetically pleasing or whatever fits the stats I want or need. This one I chose to go with something random, but I went with Red Robin alternate for this one's what's the term? For his skin or whatever, because, well, I prefer Red Robin to any of the Robins that were called Robin for a very long period of time. Jason Todd wasn't called Robin for very long, believe it or not. Red Robin is my boy. He's said to be, well, he's Tim Drake all grown up, and is said to be, well, a better detective than the Batman himself. I totally believe that. Here's my Scarecrow build. With this one, I went with both aesthetically pleasing and whatever fits his look. I mean, stats, yeah, stats I went. But this one, I just went with a random Birdman look. Like, I like Tengu from, I like the Yatagarasu from Japanese mythology, so I like to think that this is the Yatagarasu given form, and if y'all know what the Yata lock is in Yu-Gi-Oh, then you know that this would be devastating. There's Starfire, who I consider best girl in comic books. Although she forgets who you are, she at least remembers you a bit, you know? This one, I went full-on skin visual stuff, you know? I just, you know, didn't really want to, like, deny my urges. And then here's Sub-Zero. With this one, I just went with stats, you know? Except for these, I just went with random stuff. Like, I don't even know why this mask is on here, probably because I put it on at random. Go on, let me change the mask to something else. There we go. And then this. Why did I put this stuff on? There we go. Something a little more cool looking, and yet has better stats. And then here's my corrupted Sub-Zero look. Like, he's pretty sick looking with black, I must say. And then here's Supergirl. Don't really got much I can put on her. So I just went with, like, whatever I could. I like the skirt and the spats. What can I say? Man of culture. Here's Superman. First I named this Aliesus as an alien Jesus. I went the Godfall alternate because, well, he's a fallen god, what can I say? And I went with the backwards S because, well, one, I couldn't put the red sun emblem on him. Like, hold on, like Red Sun Battle Crest, which would make more sense for fallen gods. Sorry, but the Axis powers were not gonna work out. And then my AI build, which I put this on here for the heck of it because I couldn't find an S I liked. I could have gone with just the default, but no. I went to go with something a little different. But it's also because, well, I don't really got anything good, you know? And let's see, I'll show you these. All these look sick. You can see why I didn't go with the Mon L alternate look. just didn't fit the red axis. And Swamp Thing, this one's pure stats, but 3,988 strength is still pretty good for his combo build I went with. Let's see, this is what I went with, but I changed it for my second AI loadout that I built on a whim, and yep, it looks pretty sick. Don't know if it'll be competitively viable. Why can't I say that word sometimes? And I spread his stats around a little more counters and a little bit of rush down so he doesn't get far back, so that he can like deliver even more combos. Don't know if that'll work. And I had Sinking Slow so that he at least can stay near the opponent even when they're running away. Then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not gonna sing that song cause it's copyright. I should probably change the Nunchaku because, well, I think Leo's a little more strong, plus I think I found something random with him too. This will have to do. Sorry I don't got that much gear, it's just that I'm limited. Plus, y'all have had like 3 years to play this. I've only had a PS4 for 2 years and will like play the newer stuff at first. And then here's my Mikey build. Love the Nunchaku, my favorite Shaolin weapon, and I think that's all of them. Thank you for watching, this was fun. Hopefully I can do a more interesting video later, like tomorrow or the day after. I don't really have a set schedule, and I just realized I got my blinds open, and yeah. Talk to you later. Have fun, it was nice talking to you again. Shiro out.